It's Zena, your best friend who loves horror, and today, guys, I'm going to be talking to you about the sexiest rides in horror, because even though I'm not a car person, I just know how to appreciate a really gorgeous ride, and I'm going to be sharing with you my top 3. So the first one I'm going to be sharing with you guys is the 1971 Chrysler Newport Coupe from Joyride 2001. This one follows college student Lewis, who decides to refund his plane ticket home to buy a 1971 Chrysler Newport. He did all of this for a girl. Not just any girl, but a girl he's been friends with since childhood, and he has a major crush on her. He offers to pick her up from her college campus and drive her home instead of them flying back. I won't go into too much detail with Road Trip, but it's basically about a road trip gone wrong involving 3 young people, a CB radio, and a trucker who just so happens to be a psychotic killer. So yes, it is a very thrilling ride. The Newport is so sleek, and the color, it's like Y3 antique ivory, and it is honestly to die for. I feel like it's the type of car that you would take a road trip in. And guys, I am not a car person at all. But for some reason, I do have an interest in engines. I don't know what it is about them, I just find them cool. So by the looks of it, I would say that the engine is probably like a block engine V8, and it's probably equipped with 440. So number 2 on the list, we are going to be talking about the vintage 1956 Chevy Impala from Dead End Drive-In from 1986. This is an Australian dystopian action horror about teens trapped at a drive-in in the 1990s. So this one is from Brian Trenchard Smith. He also directed one of my favorite movies, Night of the Demons 2. The main character, Kraz, has a hot date with his girlfriend Carmen, and he needs a ride. So he decides to take his brother's car. His brother's car is the pristine cherry red vintage 1956 Chevy Impala with the cream seats. Yeah, this car is truly beautiful. I say that this movie is a cult classic. It's so cool to see like a type of wasteland, and you see all these teenagers, you know, just stranded. And on top of that, who can deny the beauty of this car? I really need it in my life. All right, guys, we made it to the final one. So we're going to be talking about the 1971 Lincoln Continental from the car, 1971. A small desert town is terrorized by an evil possessed car. All right, guys, hear me out on this one. I know this car was killing people, like seriously killing people in the worst way. Crushing bicycle riders, ramming them off the side of the road where they ultimately fall to their death, chasing children and school teachers, and even plowing through someone's home to kill them. I know this, but look at how smexy the car is. It's beautiful. That black on black, like, it's just amazing.
Yeah, boy.
The car was customized by George Barris. He was a well-known Hollywood car customizer. George Barris actually built 4 cars in 6 weeks for this film. And I heard that one of the cars cost $84,000 to build. Since they have 4, I would really like to have one. Like, I don't mind. Something I thought was really cool is that it took about 20 coats of black lacquer for that deep, dark color of the car to really pop on screen. And I know that we all noticed the windows are completely blacked out. Like, I would love to have a car like that. I know it's not allowed, but I would love to have a car like that. Not only that, but the grills, they were handmade from square steel tubes. What a car. I'm gonna wear my sunglasses because it makes me feel fancy while I'm doing this. Like, I just feel like there's like a lot of signs that are pointing to me right now that says that I'm fancy, and you guys can't tell me otherwise.
Okay.
Because I'm having so much fun, I have to give you guys a bonus. And I do feel fancy, so that's why I'm wearing my sunglasses. Of course, I have to include Christine from 1983, the classic 1958 red and white Plymouth Fury. How can I deny Christine? Based on Stephen King's novel with the same name and also directed by John Carpenter comes Christine. A nerdy boy buys a car with an evil mind of its own, and his nature starts to change, and soon he becomes obsessed. The cool thing about Christine is if you get into a crash or somehow, you know, somebody decides to just like slash your tires, break your windows, she can heal herself. Why am I calling the car she? I don't know, whatever. Point is, it is a very strange car. I would love to have a car like that. I would just want to drive that car around. I would love to be able to experience that. Hope that you guys enjoyed my top 3 sexiest rides in horror. I'm interested in knowing what are some of your favorite rides. What are some of your favorite rides? What are some of your favorite cars in horror? Feel free to comment below, let me know. And if this video has over 200 thumbs up, I will host a giveaway. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. But I just feel like there's like a lot of signs that are pointing to me right now that says that I'm fancy, and you guys can't tell me otherwise.
Okay.